This guy doesn't want you to use AI for social media trends unless the AI is clean and green, and he's even written a book about it. Siddharth, hi. So tell us a little bit more about the book and your take on AI.
No, well, first of all, I absolutely want you to use AI, but let's make sure the AI that we use is actually powered by clean and round-the-clock carbon-free energy. So this is my new book. It's called Smarter Than the Storm. I've co-authored this with Mr. Amitabh Kant, who's India's former G20 Sherpa and also my long-term boss. So the book is rather interesting because it explores the duality of the interplay between AI and climate. Because on the one side, you can use AI to combat climate change, right from predicting floods and wildfires to advancing climate governance at scale. But at the same time, the power consumption of AI is actually massive, right? And that could directly very well contribute to worsening climate change.
Yeah.
Could that challenge actually be an opportunity? And that is the opportunity that the book actually gets into.
I was reading somewhere that young people actually use AI for prompts like apologizing to ChatGPT or just asking something as basic as what would I like to eat for breakfast today? So what's your take on that? How much resource does something like that take?
Honestly, that varies model by model. You would remember the Ghibli style that came in, and Sam Altman had to literally tell people slow down because it's melting our GPUs because they were producing massive amounts of heat. So the power consumption varies model by model. But I can tell you that at an aggregate level, by 2030, AI will actually be consuming 1500 terawatt hours of power. And already today, AI is consuming as much power as the entire country of France or the entire country of Japan.
We as India do export a lot of IT talent. We are known for our digital talents, so to speak, and we can't let go of AI, right? To keep up with the world. So what can we do to make AI more sustainable in our landscape given our water and energy needs?
I think there is no doubt about the fact that AI today is the biggest disruptor, and I would call it the biggest positive disruptor. Regardless of what people say about the climate impact, including what the first part of this book actually talks about, the real answer actually lies in how we can convert the challenge posed by AI insofar as the climate is concerned into a very powerful opportunity, right? Think about data centers, right? That's the brain where all of this AI is sort of processed. That's where all your answers come out. But the same data center, imagine putting up a data center in a rural area or in an underdeveloped area which today does not have water treatment facilities, which does not have round-the-clock power supply, and which is in a very cold region. Now think about it, data centers need a lot of power, they need a lot of water. You set up a wastewater treatment plant which supplies water to the data center, but in the process, you've actually given the community a wastewater treatment facility. The same recycled water can be cleaned and then given back for household chores, for even drinking, etc. Similarly, a village which did not have renewable power before could now have renewable power because you're linking up the data center to a grid now and you're installing more sources there. In a very cold region, including in Ladakh, for instance, if you're setting up a data center, the heat from that data center, because they produce massive amounts of heat, can actually be used to keep houses warm. So it's very interesting, and that's what's happening in Nordic countries today. They're recycling heat. In Mexico, they're recycling wastewater. So I mean, if a Mexico and Chile or a Finland and a Norway can do it, there's no reason why India can't do it, right? So
awesome. So in that case, let's read this book called Smarter Than the Storm and get to know a little bit more about how AI can be used for good.
100%. And the audiobook is also out. So if you're more into listening than reading, please go for the audiobook as well. Thank you.